What's going on, y'all, man? Listen, man. We are almost getting ready for Halloween, man. Matter of fact, we are already getting ready for Halloween, bro. It's almost time, y'all. So, what we finna be doing tonight is, man, we finna be telling a ghost story, man. Based on a true story, man. And you be the judge if you believe this or not. But I'm gonna tell you, y'all saw my last video when I was outside, walking around outside by the woods. And when I told y'all, remember that video I did? Like at night, you hear the ghosts, the spirits from the soldiers that passed away. It was the soldiers, like the slaves and the soldiers, used to walk around in the back, in the woods. Like you could hear footsteps, trees. And it's like they got killed during the World War or something, World War III maybe. It was like a big war, like all the soldiers that died. The soldiers that died, yo. It's like this, y'all. We are not alone in this world. There's spirits all around us. Now, when you go outside at night, it's cold outside. So this is another true story. Y'all heard the veil gets thin, means the spirits, it's like the physical world and the spirit world is thinnest, allowing spirits to come to cross over to this world, the physical. That's all October. But as we get closer to Halloween, the spirits is already out. You're not aware though, because people that have gifts, psychic abilities, they can like sense the activity, like any paranormal activity. But I'm gonna tell you this one story, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna show you, y'all. Like I'm outside, like I'm in the country, y'all. Okay, so I'm in the country right now. I'm in the country, and hold on, I don't know if you can see, but it is so creepy out here, y'all. Like, look. It is like 50 degrees, like 60 degrees maybe. And the creepy thing is about being in the country on a cold night, as we get closer to Halloween, is that you can feel a presence in the air. Like you can feel a presence. Like you can, like in the comments, let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Like you can feel a presence. Like as soon as we get to the end of October, by the time the end of October, you can feel a presence. Like you can feel a spirit lingering somewhere. Whether it's your ancestors, the dead, like the soldiers that died out here in the country. Like, look, y'all. Y'all see those woods? Y'all see those woods? And it's like people don't understand that just because you in the wilderness doesn't mean people died out here. Because all these trees you see, y'all, all these trees you see, like all these trees you see, y'all, doesn't necessarily mean somebody used to live around these areas. Back in the day when slavery happened, when it was soldiers fighting, these trees, all those trees was cut down, bro. It was cut down. They had houses. Like, you see all that land? Like, look at all that land. You see all that land out there? Look at that land. Look at all this land. This is our land. You see that? That land was not a land. It used to be a house. All these trees you see, these lands you see, it could have been a hospital. It could have been a building, a mansion, an apartment. And then for some reason, way back in those days during slavery, or even earlier, y'all, like during like the soldiers, back in the era, back in those times, you know, when the soldiers used to fight other soldiers, like shoot, and during that time, all those trees out there, it used to be cut down. It was not even thought of. It was houses back here, y'all. But for some reason, they burnt these houses down, or they tore the houses down for whatever reason, like, you know, abandoned places. It was abandoned places over here, like really abandoned places. And when they cut when they burn all those abandoned houses over here, as time went on, the trees and the leaves started growing. So the reason why you see the reason why it's a lot of land over here is because it was not land back in those times. It's land now, but back in the day it wasn't land. It was all apartments, houses, stores. But for some reason, it looks abandoned, because it probably is, y'all. And that's why at night you can hear like the people that died over here. Like, we know how when you live in a house and people say, oh, the house is haunted, somebody died in this house. It's not always that. It's the land. People that lived on that land before the house was built probably died on the land. And then when the house was built, they spirit is still around the land. So it's not really the house that's haunted, it's the land. So the land we have over here, it could be, just think about it, bro. It gets creepy. It's like, this is real talk. The land we have, the land that's in this country over here, all these trees, it could have been houses, apartments, anything, bro. It could have been anything. But once those apartments and houses was tore down, and as life went on, y'all, as time went by, everything started growing. Like, when you can burn down a house. Like, you can cut all these trees right here, right? You see all those trees out there? All those trees out there I just showed you? You can cut those trees down. And when you build a house or apartment or a mansion, and then when you abandon that place and when you burn that mansion down, years later, the trees start growing. And everybody, like, people will be like, look at all that land. It ain't no houses over here. There's nothing but land. Look at all that land. Why do you think they call it a land? A land is something that's been used before, years ago. And then they tore down something in that land. And I'm pretty sure it was a spirit or somebody was in that land. So that's it, man. That's the ghost story right there, y'all. That was pretty crazy, man. That was pretty crazy, man. But like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Listen, y'all. Listen, it gets worse. It gets worse. But if you want a part 2, man, I'm gonna be doing another video about me going. I gotta still walk up. It is so creepy back here. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I can feel the activity, but I gotta still make a video of me walking up to that light and see if there's any activity. But let me know in the comments, man, if you want a part 2 ghost story, man. Part 2 ghost story. I can do one outside as me walking towards that light. But let me know in the comments if you want me to do a part 2 ghost story. Let me know in the comments, man. Put a ghost emoji, man. I love y'all, and I'm gonna catch y'all on my next one.